Hello, maayong buntag mga ka-DepEd
buntag.
MandaWay. Hi!
Yes.
May buntag.
O, ako di ay si Armi, ang inyong host for today, together with...
Mark. Yeah, my name is Mark. So sa atong mga kaubanan diha sa MandaWay, especially DepEd MandaWay, ug sa atong mga viewers around the world.
Yeah,
Yes,
hello.
We can be viewed. Yes.
Anywhere, anytime,
That's right.
on demand. Daghan sa, sir. Kumusta yung mga adlaw, sir?
Pindot kay itong adlaw kay ngatod siya. Excited kay ko sa atong storyahan karong adlaw.
Oh, well, actually, this is our pilot episode for the year and hopefully, makontinue gini, no? Episodes weekly.
Daghan kay kong gustong mahibawan. Isip ko sa former teacher in public school. So I was also a part of the SBM before in school. So daghan kay ko gusto pang mahibawan niya. Wala jud na ako nahibaw ipa.
Hello, imuging gi-divulge sa tong topic for today, sir. Dali kayo, no? So,
Sakto
SBM.
Kung nindot jud ni kung mahibawan jud sa atong mga ginikanan,
Exactly.
sa komunidad.
So,
dili
mao
lang sa
gid atong
eskwelahan.
topic karon, SBM.
Correct.
So, we will get to know what SBM is all about. It stands by the name, unsa kay ito, sir?
School-based management.
School-based management. Actually, murag tunga-tunga, no? Or maybe more than half ang nakaibaw what SBM is all about. Pero naga po'y certain percentage nga wagid kaibaw kung unsa ning SBM.
Correct. So we all know that generally this is for the students and
Correct.
community.
So, mao jud na tong purpose for plotting the different episodes, the weekly episodes, which will be viewed sa atong DepEd tayo MandaWay. Right.
And actually, this is our pilot episode and this is our pilot guest for the SBM.
Swerte, no?
Yes.
Pilot kay ba? Lahi na gini ba pilot kay nay pakape, sir. Ngapi sa ta.
Naswerte yan.
Without much ado, let us get to know our guests for today. Of course, we are so happy. We welcome our first guest, the Education Program Supervisor of SGOD, Dr. Rey U.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Armi and Sir Mark, for giving us the opportunity to be part of this podcast of MandaWay. And we'll be sharing with you some important ideas and salient features about the school-based management implementation.
Thank you, Ma'am Fe.
Yes, and we also have the school head. Actually, she is one of the outstanding implementer for SBM. The school head for MandaWay City Central Elementary and High School SPED, Carolina Flores Ambray.
Hello, I'm Carolina F. Ambray from MandaWay SPED, a school head of MandaWay SPED, going to share with you kung giunsa namo ang SBM.
Hello, and welcome to all our guests. And kumusta, ma'am? Inyong mga feelings karon?
It's okay.
Happy to share.
Oh, happy to
Happy
share.
to be here.
Karon ato na yung tubagon. Tubagon na nila ni ma'am.
Tukion.
Yes, kung unsa man gyud ni ang school-based management.
Sige, Ma'am Fe.
All right. I guess all schools are familiar with school-based management or SBM. And I would just like to share everyone that we have two legal bases for the implementation of SBM. First, we have RA 9155, otherwise known as the Basic Education Act of 2001. And the other one is DepEd Order number 83, Series 2012. So, otherwise known as the implementing guidelines on the revised school-based management framework, assessment process, and tool. And before the implementation of school-based management, it was first launched way back 2005, the project on School First Initiative. And then it was being strengthened in 2006 through the Basic Education Sector Reform Agenda, which is considered to be the push for the implementation of school-based management. And there are lots of policies, enabling policies for school-based management were being launched. No? The formulation of the budget allocation. There was a budget allocation during the time. If I am not mistaken, each school were able to receive 50,000 pesos. And then after which, it is being institutionalized, and until now, we are implementing school-based management.
So before, ma'am, without SBM yet, how would you describe DepEd?
DepEd before is dependent on the decision making from the central office to the regional office. And with the release of RA 9155, which mandates the decentralizing system of the Department of Education, the schools were able to address immediately any issues and concerns they encountered in schools without waiting the decision coming from central office and from regional office. So I guess this particular SBM implementation really helps the school to efficiently deliver this so-called relevant and effective education to our learners.
So ato masabtan diha Ma'am Armi nga responsive ang DepEd. Isabot jud nila nga para dili na magdugay-dugay paspas ang pagtubag sa mga problema or issues and concerns sa eskwelahan. And actually they're giving the trust to the schools actually.
Mas
They
nindot.
believe in the capability, the talent, and the skills and the people in school to manage the school, right?
I've heard about katong shared responsibility when it comes to SBM. Unsa na siya, ma'am? Unsay look ana?
When we talk about, that is actually part of RA 9155. I guess that is found in Chapter 1, that it is being highlighted about shared governance. That means the school is not only the people who are responsible or accountable on the academic performance of the learners and, academic achievement of the learners and school performance. This particular law mandates the school to reach out the community, to reach out stakeholders, to be part and responsible on the delivery of education in that particular community. So that means the school, it's not only the school who is responsible for the delivery of effective education, relevant, effective, and responsive education to our learners, but also the community. The community, the teachers are considered to be part of the decision making and part of the solution also, because they will be sharing each other. They will be collaborating and come up with specific decision in order to resolve problems and issues in the school. And it is not only to resolve issues and concern, but to become to come up with a specific system in order to have a streamline of their processes and their implementation in school. So basically, we have levels of practice for SBM. We have level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Now, it is not just simply addressing issues and concerns to school in order to increase academic achievements of the learners and improve school performance, but to assess their implementation in school. So the principal as the head of the school, and the teachers, the internal stakeholders, the external stakeholders are part of the decision making. But would like to make it clear that they are not the teachers. They have to reach out the principal, because basically the chief of the school is the principal. So the decision should the final decision should come from the principal. I would just like to clear this out. Even though the teachers, our PTA, our stakeholders, our external stakeholders are part or they belong to the decision making, but the executory power should come from the principal.
Yes, and I think
Just
there
to
is
make it
an
clear.
accountability system for that
Yes.
as well. And
But they-
transparency.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I guess transparency is being highlighted here because the implementation of the school, the situation of the school will be communicated to the teachers, to the students. That's why we are, if you notice, our student leaders are part of the discussion on school situation. And I guess we have this quarterly reporting in Mandawi City. We have the SMEA. The SMEA is considered to be our venue for our school community to see the overview of the situation of the school. So everyone is there. Everything is being laid down. If you notice, we already institutionalized our school monitoring, evaluation, and adjustment. So right then, by presenting the school situation, automatically, if there are good things that are happening in the school, everyone takes the joy of the accomplishment of the school, and that is a good thing.
Yes.
And then
And it could be followed by other schools.
yes, I guess
For
Yeah,
benchmarking,
benchmark.
yes.
and then if there are areas, there are gaps, especially in the performance of the school and performance of the learners, automatically everyone is given the opportunity to think and find ways and to share how to resolve these issues and concerns. And that where adjustment falls, no? So may ka, uy, parang ako ni diring dapita. If I am the parent, no, if the learners might be, there are concerns in terms of the learner situation, the parents could find immediately possible solutions.
Yes.
And,
Kaya gitawag na
True,
to
true.
inclusive
Yeah.
development.
Na inclusivity.
Yes.
And in MandaWay, we are very privileged because since it is already institutionalized, our quarterly SMEA, but it's not only in the school, but it goes to higher level, from school MEA to district MEA to division MEA. So we are addressing from the lowest level, from the school to the district level to the division level. So everyone is looking into what is happening in the school. And I guess this one creates a system that would immediately address any issues, concerns, gaps. No? So that is why if we are going to look at the system that is being established by MandaWay City, I guess that is one way that helps MandaWay City as the point, or as a unit where other divisions are looking into, because of what we are doing, other divisions are doing benchmarking already. So I guess that was last school year, in which a Cebu City division requested for benchmarking to all our schools reaching level 2 to level 4. And then we also have other divisions requesting for benchmarking. And I guess this is not only all about the division. It's not only about the school heads, the school, but it is actually a collaboration of the strong leadership of the division office, strictly communicating the policies and implementing them in the division down to the school level. Aside from that, our LGU is so supportive, and everyone can feel that one. So we have lots of benefits from our local government units, from the city of MandaWay, headed by our Honorable Mayor Jonas C. Cortez, to the city council, to the different barangay captains.
Yes,
Our barangays are so supportive to MandaWay. And aside from that, it's not only our LGUs, but our stakeholders. Here in MandaWay, we are very privileged because our stakeholders are reaching us already, because they know, they give already their trust and confidence here in MandaWay, in our schools, no, here in MandaWay. They know how faithful, how committed and dedicated are our leaders here in MandaWay, our schools. They are, they reach out and find ways to solve problems with our learners. So nakita na siya sa mga stakeholders nato. Unsa ka dedicated ang mga education leaders, atong mga school heads, diha nila nakita. So they are the one reaching us how they can help more in our school. And with this, we were able to give impact. Our learners also are performing well. So the impact here is that everyone is doing their respective responsibilities. And aside from that, we are very diligent in assessing our SBM level of practice. Our school heads are aware of their duties and responsibilities as school managers. They are communicated. In fact, our division find ways on how we can help our school heads. And we are very privileged that we have Dr. Manayon, because he developed an automated tool to assess our schools in terms of level of practice. Basically, we have 4 levels of practice. We have level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. So the principal, if I am a principal, I can go over on my management and leadership in the school by looking into the assessment level. So when we talk about level 1, that means we have standards. We have standards in assessing our SBM level SBM implementation. Level 1, based on the different items of the tool. Level 1 is simply the school head, the school meets the basic requirements, or they're able to comply some requirements. No? And then level 2, the school is able to comply all the standards. What about level 3? Level 3 is that they were able to come up with certain innovation. They sustain the compliance of the standards, and then they come up with certain innovations on how to improve their system. And level 4, thus the school has practiced the so-called kaning gitawag na to bayanihan, or bag naa na gid sa ilang system ba. And then they have their innovation, they institutionalize their innovations. They have some ways on how to improve their system in the school. And then it's not only in terms of school operation. This is the same, also their linkages is strengthened with the stakeholders, their operations, their delivery of instructions, and they are considered to be in advanced level. The schools reaching level 4 are considered to be models already.
Yes. I have a question. This system is only for MandaWay. This is made by MandaWay, or initiative.
The initiative, the tool, the automated tool is initiated by
MandaWay City
MandaWay City Division, and basically this is being this is developed by Dr. Ronel Manayon. And during our implementation, first we communicated our school heads through an orientation wherein we invited regional personnel to provide us technical assistance. If I am not mistaken, this happened on an online platform. So we invited them, and then they provided technical assistance, and then Division of MandaWay come up with an automated SBM tool. Upon presenting it to the regional office, they find it useful and effective. And it is now being adopted across Region 7. All 20 divisions are using our tool.
Yes, we are so happy to know about. By the way, Dr. Ronel Manayon is one of our PSDSs
Yeah.
in the division of
We
MandaWay.
are so thankful.
Di ba
with
nindot
Dr.
kay paminahon nga, it is
Gikan.
being benchmarked, no? Gikan sa MandaWay.
Exactly. Mo na yung nakanindot diha.
Miss Armi, I think kay bawo na taon sa gyud ang SBM, no?
Oh, because of the profound kind of discussion ni Ma'am Faye.
Naapila gyud dito ang mga initiatives, unsay
Dimensions.
buhaton, yes, the tools.
Oh, and even the level of practice, know how to attain and assess the different levels because of the tool.
Yes, our viewers will know more about SBM. Actually, as well as our initiatives, what we do, why we are one of the most outstanding or the best implementer in Region
Exactly.
7.
And of course, our guest would really talk about how was the journey in
Yes.
achieving the most outstanding program implementer for SBM. Ma'am Ambray.
Okay, hello. In MandaWay SPED Center High School or MandaWay City SPED School, school-based management is decentralization. You are going to distribute the power and the functions of decision-making authority to schools. At the school level, school heads, teachers, and students work together with the community and the local government and stakeholder as well to improve the school performance and achievements. Its effects are observed the following. 1. Empowered schools. 2nd, proactive school heads. Innovative teachers. Engage community stakeholders. And improve the student performance. Mauna, Miss Armi, what we did in MandaWay SPED.
Nindot din, umawag din na. Pero how did you really make it on top, Ma'am? I believe that you have a lot of competition in terms of getting the most outstanding program implementer. Yung sa man jud sa SPED pag stand out among all.
Okay. First, as a school head, I study the tool of SBM. Then, planning is the most important. You convene the teachers, and so with the parents and the stakeholder as well. Second, you are going to have coaching and magsabot gid mo kung unsaon ninyo ang SBM. To gather the data, to gather what is, we call that one, the dimension. There are many dimensions. So you are going to assign each teacher what dimension so that she or he is in charge of that dimension. Then, for the implementation, teacher who are assigned, siya na'y magkuan dito gyud sa mga activity nga unsay na belong that kind of that dimension. Then, review. Call the assigned for that dimension and validate unsa to nga mga data ang iyang gibutang. If it's okay for that dimension or for that other dimension. Then, assessment. I-assess ninyo if it is correct, kung unsa na ang nabutang diha, then you are going to follow the flow. Kung unsay mga activity in that particular activity, unsa nga na-mention, so, dito na gyud magsunod mi og procedure until nga ma-reach na mo ang each level 1. Then, kung na-complete na namong level 1, we proceed to level 2. Then, i-comply na sa namang level 2, you proceed to level 3. Comply na sa namang level 3 until you reach level 4. Mao na, Ma'am Armi.
Very tasking pero very challenging sad sa at
Dako,
At the
itong
same
trabaho,
time,
pero
dako.
ilang magyapon na buhat. Pero nagyo na siya sekreto.
correct,
Ano
correct.
na buhat
So
ni Ma'am?
despite your success, ma'am, I believe nga nasa kay mga challenges nga ni meet, no? What were these challenges nga imong na kuan, ma'am? Encounter.
So, we have lots of challenges because, especially sa teachers, it's a burden. But if you kuan the teachers nga, kuan rani, easy rani, dali rani, if atong trabahoon. One of the major challenges that we have encountered during the pandemic, because SPED school, we have special learners. Most of our learners have behavioral disturbances and their behavioral patterns. No? So, lahi gyud ning mga bata. So, what we did during that pandemic, because the parents have difficult time letting their kids with special needs accomplish their modules. So, ang module, mo nang ang among innovation nga wheels kanang among ihatod. We
Wheels on the
deliver.
go. Murag ganyan na.
I-deliver na mo ang module sa kada balay. So, ang teacher, maugay mo hatod. So that makita sa niya ang koan, ang estudyante. So, pag-observe na mo, it is successful man, so we continue. And another one, to address the challenge sad, ang kami as a school head, kaning SBM is another tool of DepEd. For then, we as a school head, gi-orient na ko ang mga new teachers. And reorientation sa mga ingon pa seasoned teachers. What is SBM all about? To process and practices, it has been evolving over that years.
Oh, nindot kayo, no?
Mauto ang sekreto.
Mo di ay nakadaog.
Ang mga maestra mo deliver sa module. That was one of the best practices, no? Ang gibuhat sa atong school head from MandaWay City Central Elementary and High School SPED. Aside ana, napagito i-mention si ma'am nga nindot kay nga sekreto.
Ang sa to? Daghan man actually. ang
Daghan
ginawa.
kayo. Nga focus gyud. Kay dako jud siya nga task nga trabaho. Pero dili ni siya trabaho. This is for para sa bata, para sa bayan.
Nindot lang kaya from the shared responsibility, nasa mo yung shared tasks, o kanang shared nga roles and responsibilities di ay.
That is management.
Oh.
That is what we call school-based management. So, dili na sayo ng pag-manage, no?
Dili gyud.
Labi na dako ang eskwelahan, pero kaya ra kayo sa atong school head, makaya ra gyud tanan.
Exactly. So unsa may impact of SBM ma'am sa imong school?
So, the impact of the SBM in our school, we have produced graduates who are currently employed. Some of them proceed to taking the tertiary. We maintain our MPS. zero dropouts and zero failures.
Wow.
Zero
Yes,
dropouts.
ma'am.
Amazing.
Congratulations, ma'am.
We are nationally recognized to represent the Special Olympics International. Finally, we have set of standards of the field of special education all over the country. They have visited us to benchmark our best practices and strategies in handling learners with special needs and promote inclusive education.
Inclusive
Congrats,
education.
ma'am.
Oh, daghan na kaya mga keywords nga akong
Tanap
na-pick up from
patangan ng
SBM.
outstanding. Si ma'am, no?
So, lahi ra gid no? So, I now have a clearer vision nga katong wala pa SBM, and now with SBM, it's really amazing to have this kind of innovation from DepEd.
Yes.
Lahi ra gyud.
So, ang keyword dito, responsive.
Daghan
DepEd,
na
no?
transparency,
Yes.
shared responsibility,
Accountability system.
empowering.
Yes.
Not only sa school head, but of course, the people behind, the
Yes.
teachers,
And
our
speaking
stakeholders.
Also, yeah, that's right. Our LGU support, our community support, our stakeholders are also part of the SBM. So,
Very important gid nga murag kita-gitanan. It takes katong giingon ganina.
a village
Wala dig ingon.
to raise a child.
Sa quotation lang nga, it takes a
Village to raise a
village to raise a child. So everybody should help one another. Nga na.
Mhm.
Well, what's your final say about SBM, Ma'am Fe?
Why is it important to schools, the divisions?
Basically, it's important because it is mandated. It's mandated. So, and aside from that, that is the primary duty of the school principal. Even though we have a moratorium this time, that our SBM assessment, validation is being stopped due to possible revision of policies and guidelines. But SBM is still operating in school because of the mandates. And aside from the mandates, that is the core duty of the principal to implement the school-based management. That is, our schools are mandated to implement the decentralization system of our decision-making, no? In the school, not only in our school, even in the regional office. So they are also implementing the so-called decentralizing system of our respective units. So the only thing that we can share with our schools, with our teachers, our community, is to reach out our schools, because everyone is accountable.
Yes.
Everyone should share responsibility in providing quality, relevant, and responsive education to our learners. And that is our basic responsibility.
Yes, that's
So
right.
we hope that everyone should promote the school-based management, not only for the assessment, but that is to increase the academic achievement of our learners and improve school performance.
That's
Thank
right.
you. Mama
Yes,
Bri?
Okay, in MandaWay's pet, SBM is work hand in hand. Both parents, teachers, learners, and LGUs and stakeholders. So we call that one decision-making authority. So in school, SBM is our guide to make our school, to achieve sa atong school, o ang atong guide, unsay atong buhaton gyud nga nindot smooth ang atong school. And makakawatawag ingon nga outstanding because we follow the tools of SBM. So sa MandaWay's pad, may potential ang special. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, once again, I am Mark.
And of course, I'm Armi, your DepEd tayo.
This is MandaWay. Kaysa MandaWay,
Daghang pamaagi.
pamaagi.